The oil I use for the challenge is Jamaican black castor oil. As you can see here at this point, I was basically showing you what the oil looked like that I used. At this point in the video, I was basically preparing to apply the oil to my hair. As you can see that I started applying the hair at the back, and I was doing that in sections, as you can tell. Now, I just want to give you an insight of what the inversion method is. It's basically a method of getting your hair to grow an extra inch or two for the month. So what you do for the inversion method, you need oil basically, and it's preferred that you use warm oil. So the oil that I was using was warm. I didn't want to warm it directly in the castor oil bottle, so I used a all liquid SPR Nutrition liquid biotin bottle that I had, and that's the vitamin. I'm also on a 6-month challenge for that product as well. I'll leave the link to that video and the reviews that I made on that video. So it's basically using that. I used the bottle to indirect heat the oil because I didn't want to put the oil in the microwave. I wanted the oil to get indirect heat. So it's basically applying the oil at this, the warm oil at this section, as you can tell from what I'm doing. Sorry about that. So basically just finishing up here, and at this point I was basically showing you my new growth because I started this challenge from the beginning of the year, and I was gonna record it until July, but I got so excited, and if I waited until July I could have gotten an extra like 6 inches or so. So I was just basically showing you the new growth that I had so far. So after applying the oil, I normally begin massaging my head, and as you can see there, I'm just massaging in the oil. And while you watch me massage my head, actually, I should add that you want to do this only 7 days for the month. You don't want to be doing this like 365 days for the year, because eventually your body would get used to it. So you just want to do this 1 week per month, or 1 week every 2 months. And you want to ensure that when you're doing this, you're not sick or you don't have any migraines or anything like that. So as you can see me at this point, just showing you some more new growth. So at this point, I was massaging the oil into my head while I leaned my head forward, which is the reason why this is called the inversion method, because your head is inverted to increase the amount of blood flowing to your head, which is what actually causes your hair to grow during this time period. Because while the blood is flowing to your head, filled with protein or whatever else the blood has, and with that warm oil that opens up the pore, your scalp, that allows the protein that the blood has flowing to your head, along with that oil, to cause your hair to grow. Now there isn't any science behind this method, and that's the reason why I mentioned earlier, if you're sick or if you're not feeling well, you're nauseated, you don't want to be doing this method. Because while I was doing this, I noticed that after sometimes when I was through with the method, I realized that the next day I'd wake up with like a migraine or something like that. I'm not sure if this is due to the method, and I'm recording this after I've finished the challenge, and now that I'm through, I've realized that I don't wake up with any migraines anymore. So while you're doing this method, you realize that you have migraine, and that's why I only did this for 6 days, because on the last day I had a migraine, so I didn't do the inversion part. I just massaged my scalp the way you see me doing earlier, with my head not inverted. To this point, if you see me stopping, it's because standing like that is really difficult. So you can do this while sitting on the couch. You can lean your head back. You can do this on the bed. You can sit on the floor and lean your head back. So you don't have to be standing. There's a lot of ways that you can do this. It's just that you have to ensure that your head is inverted and that blood is rushing to your head. That's the most important part of this. So you see me stopping there, and I was doing it with one hand. As I told you before, this is very hectic. But I forgot to tell you, want to set your timer for like 5 minutes, and you want to slowly come up once you're done.